Say it. Say it.
No.
Welcome back to a new episode of He Says, She Says. My name is Brooklyn Parr.
My name's Dakota Parr.
Today's topic will be about Frank's tragic death. Hey, are you going to talk about how you found out about Frank's death?
Well, this is how we found out that Frank's died. We was walking down the road one day near a place that he used to hang out all the time at, and I seen this big tall guy there. He was blocking the door, and I was telling him I needed to get in there because I needed to see what happened, and he wouldn't let me in at first, and it was scaring me, and I told him I just needed to see, and he said he was with the FBI. So one of these girls that I had with me threw an apple at him. We jumped the fence and found out he was dead in there.
If you haven't already seen the video, click on this link. Before the show, we have selected a few guests to come in and talk about Frank and the memories they have shared with him. Please welcome our first guest, Christy. Security! Here you go. This is in memory of Frank's death.
Thank you.
I'm scared to be on TV, so is it okay if I read off this paper?
Yes, it's fine.
Go ahead.
Well, my name is Christy, and Frank was one of my favorite persons. I used to watch his videos all the time, and I was so excited for new ones to come. The best one I seen so far was the one where Frank went to court because he argued with the judge and always had an attitude.
How do you feel about Frank's tragic death?
It's really upsetting me because he was the only person I looked up to.
Get off me! Get off of me! Security! Get off of me!
Security!
Get off of me! Stop! Help me! Help me! Get him off me! Let's take him backstage.
It's a dude!
Help me get him out of here. I want him out of here. We would like to introduce to y'all one more guest to talk about Frank's tragic death.
Please welcome Steven.
Like to have you here.
Nice to have you here.
Well, guys, we're talking about Frank. Let me tell y'all a little something about Frank. I'm glad he died. I'm real glad.
Why?
Alright, listen. Let me use an example here.
Wait, you come into our place, our studio, and you talk about how you're glad our friend died? He was a kind, nice person. He always was generous.
He was? Is that why he beat you up in almost every video?
He wasn't all there.
He wasn't all that? Well, he ain't all here now, is he? He gone.
He didn't know what he was doing.
Well, of course not. That's why he died.
I don't blame everything on him.
But see, you
So
brought
what makes you feel that way about Frank?
Well, she, just like I said earlier, he was always beating up this guy, right? He always beat him up almost every single video. He stole y'all's camera one time, didn't he? Did y'all remember that? That's why y'all took him to court one time, right? Y'all remember that? Yeah, because I was sitting there and I was watching right on that court.
But after that, I found out he wasn't all there because the judge looked back on his papers and found out he wasn't all there. Like,
yes, you have already mentioned that. But the fact is, I do not like him, and he is dead now.
why don't you like him? You
Because-
haven't explained why.
I was trying to, but you keep interrupting me. Now see, he beats up innocent people like you. He ain't done nothing. You got a TV show. He steals y'all stuff, goes to court, and argues with the judge. Why are you going to go to court and argue with the judge?
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, of course not. I wouldn't know what I was doing if all I wore was a hat and glasses and a white t-shirt and walked around all day. Excuse me, real quick. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm wearing a white t-shirt and a hat, but I ain't wearing no glasses. Now, you see, if I had them glasses, that'd change everything. If you wear glasses all the time, I'm not talking about prescription, I'm talking about sunglasses. How are you going to have a hat and sunglasses? How are you going to sleep in a hat and sunglasses? Obviously, something's got to be wrong with you, right?
Well, I mean, that's your opinion, right?
That is my opinion. Isn't that what I'm here for, is my opinion?
Well, do we have to agree with you? I mean,
I do not expect you to agree with everything I say. Because if you do, then it wouldn't even be a great talk show or anything, would it?
oh, really?
Yeah, really. Now see, your other guest you had here, let me show this right here. I don't want to look at whatever you wrote down right here. Right, your other, I don't know what to say, dagger, whatever it was. Just out here looking at this. Oh, this, blah, blah, blah. There was nothing for you guys to argue about, right? I mean, if people are still watching this, if any of you guys are still watching this, that's great that you're still watching this, because you get to see me. But I've seen the past guests just reading this. You don't want me to look at you and then try to look at this at the same time and be like, I can't do that.
Why are you coming up in here talking about other guests when you're a guest yourself?
'Cause I'm a good guest. And I know if people are still watching this, they are having a great time listening to me right here. Now let's talk about what I
Really?
came here to talk about. Yeah, but we're going to talk about what I came here to talk about first. We ain't going to waste time for anything else.
Look, I'm
See-
tired of you getting smart. We invited you here to talk about our friend that had a tragic death. He is dead. He is not here to take up for himself.
Have
Are
you
you
ever
finished?
heard the word rest in peace?
Yes. Look, I was here to talk about how I feel about your friend, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
And I hate him.
Well,
How
I
do you
hate
hate him then?
I hate him.
What did he ever do to you? What did he do to you?
The question is, what did he do to you? Was he nice to you in every video?
Well, why are you changing
Was he
the
mean
Why
to
are
you?
you changing the subject?
I'm explaining why I hate him.
You hate him because of what he did to someone else.
I hate him because he is not a great person. If you're going to do stuff to other people that don't deserve it, then you do not deserve to be liked.
Alright, look, I'm just tired of your crap. I wish you just get your stuff and get out of here.
Okay. You want me to go? I'll get my stuff and get out of here.
What are you doing?
Let me go. Let me get out of here. Get out of here. Get me out.
Now don't y'all think it's rude how he comes up in here and he talks about our friend and he just died.
And he talks about how Frank steals our camera and run and says it's bad, but he throws our stuff, breaks our stuff, and then runs.
Alright, we don't need this chair anymore because we ain't having no more guests. Not too long from now, that it's gonna come back on him for talking about our friend. Did you see that?
Yeah, just blink.
Wait, I'm not even. What the?
Nobody talks about Frank. Don't mess with Frank.